Okay, Edward, let me show you how to do this. Right, okay, I'm assuming you've got your fields created up here, client, date, department, last name, whatever those fields are you've got, which kind of mirror what you set up in your labeling tool, which is the same as I've got here. I've put it pension code, so I've got some fields here which match to those fields over here. I've got a document type ready to go with all of those fields in, so the next thing we need to do is create an OCR template. I've already done one and it works, so I'd do another one. Right click new. Okay, so we need to import the image first, like a test image, and give it a name. So we'll call it OCR Barcode, and I'm going to just import the image that I've already scanned, which is that tip there. It's got the barcode on it. Click OK. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is draw around that barcode. I want to change the barcode zone to be floating barcode, and I want to change the barcode type to PDF 417, so I think you're okay with that. Okay, I'm going to just change the document type here to inbound mail, because that's, or whatever document type you want to do. And to test that, I go right click, recognize zone, and automatically I can see down here that it's reading the barcode and it's got the contents of it. The next thing we need to do is go and map the index fields. So it's still red at the moment. If I click away from it, it's blue. I'm going to go back to red. I go over to index fields, and I'm going to add 5 or 6 index fields down here. I'm also going to change the separator character to say it's an underscore, which is the separator character that we've added over here in the barcode label tool. So go back to that, change that to underscore. Let's do the first one. So the first part coming across is the name, and add a second one. The second one coming across is the last name. The third one coming across is the provider or client. The fourth one is going to be a date, and the fifth one is going to be the department, what I call last field up here. That's important. I just OK that down there to save those changes. Now if I right click and go get all index fields, you can see down here that it's mapped all of the values inside the barcode to all of the fields. So I click OK. The next thing I've got to do, of course, is make sure I've got a scan profile with the barcode OCR zone working. So if I go into the properties of that, I say that this particular scan profile, and it could be, you know, a brand new one for your P215, you have to tell it that you're going to use the OCR, and you're going to tell it which one you're going to use. So if I want to use the one I've just done, OCR barcode, I might be able to tick this allows to switch off manually. Okay, job done. So now when I go into the Win client and launch that, and I go over to the correct cabinet in the first place. If I bring in my pension code cabinet, okay, when I go to scan profile here, directory, you'll see here that the user OCR barcode form directory is ticked, and it's defaulting it to the inbound document mail. Now when you scan your header sheet, you should find that it will read the values and map them all over here. There shouldn't be any issue at all. The one other thing that you're quite right, I think, that you pointed out, is that if you go into the OCR, back into the profile, on extended settings, you're saying use barcode as the batch start. Okay, I think that's all you need. Remember, if you save anything to your changes, you have to go in and out of the cabinet over here to save the changes. You'd have to go back in and out of it to pull the changes back through. Okay, while I've got you on, if we go back into we're talking about the process management. If we go into new process, and what we were talking about the other day, we're saying here that we've actually got, we're going to send it to a group rather than an individual, and the problem is that all of the group are getting it. Right, well, take that out and let's add some individuals in. So I think you add in 2 or 3 individual people, add a second one in, MB peers. Okay, so 2 people there, and you're saying that they've got to claim the document, I think, you know, they either claim it or they have to approve it, whatever it is. If they're going to claim the document, then that's all they need to do. And this button here is all users have to take action. So no, they don't. You probably don't want that. I mean, what I'm thinking is, if you've got 10 people in the department, you'd have to lay them all up here, okay, and they'd all have, one of them would have to claim the document. I think that's how it works. View it, comment, approve, reject, claim document. I think that's what it works. When you OK that, try that out. I think that'll work. But the other thing, remember, is that you'll have to show them that there's an absence settings. That if somebody goes out, they can set their absence here so that they can appoint an assistant and all sorts. So, you know, if I'm away, I can say that Barry Bloom is dealing with my work, and the whole point of that is the fact that if they're away, then somebody else can do their claiming. Okay, I hope that's useful. I'm off home.